Hey guys, my name is Josh, and today we're going to be talking about the newest DC Comics film, Birds of Prey. So over the weekend, I went ahead and saw Birds of Prey. I noticed that on some publications they're advertising it, and in the movie itself, as Birds of Prey and the Fantabulous Emancipation of Harley Quinn. I don't really understand why they did that after the fact, I guess, because when you go ahead and watch the movie, you pretty much realize it's a Harley Quinn movie. It's not really a Birds of Prey movie. Apparently, it didn't do very well and did not open to much acclaim, which I super understand when watching it because, in all honesty, I was kind of bored. Don't get me wrong. You know, it's got flashy, combat sequences and they're well choreographed. And the movie itself looks great. It's super colorful. It's got a bunch of crazy shits, and of course Harley Quinn is your main protagonist. So you gotta match her vibe. You gotta match the style. You gotta be aesthetic. But other than camera work and the obvious sequences that are gonna be flashy and cool, I was really left with something to be desired, in all honesty. Well, at least in my opinion. The plot of the movie is pretty simple. There's a bad guy, Ian McGregor. He's playing Black Mask, I believe. He's got some jewel. He's got some jewel coming in. It's worth hella millions. And it gets in the hand of somebody else, and he's got to get the jewel back. Pretty much this pickpocket kid steals it, ends up being linked intrinsically to the girl through, plot and stuff like that. To the girls, to the group, the Birds of Prey. But they haven't met each other yet until the end. It kind of all gets roped in a very, semi-last second sort of manner, which I didn't really think worked out very well. For the most part, they're not there as a group until the final act. The whole first bit goes from jumping back and forth between each character, whether it be Harley Quinn doing her Harley Quinn, Joker just broke up with me shit, whether it be the female cop detective that's trying to figure everything out, who's getting shit on by the other people in the force, storyline, which I really wasn't a fan of, whether it's the whole bit with the Huntress, which is almost not really in the movie that much at all. Again, until the very end is when you get the screen time or any information about it, or whether it's Black Canary being, fucking Ewan McGregor's lackey at this point. He calls her Songbird the whole movie because she starts out singing and then ends up, becoming his driver and doing other shit for him. So, don't get me wrong. I don't want to mean lackey is the whole fucking movie. She's just doing shit or whatever. Because she ended up actually being one of the best parts of the movie. But of course she's working with him and then has to go on her own accord and be fucking badass Black Canary and fuck that guy. So I don't want to seem like I'm just completely dunking on this movie because there was definitely I've sat through and watched fucking worse movies this year. It wasn't that bad. But it's like when I'm not mad, I'm just disappointed. I just feel like it could have had a lot more going on with it. The plot was super simple. Nothing you haven't really heard before. I do think that Ewan McGregor's part was played very well. I don't know if it was played accurately. I'm not super versed in the source material. I have not read a shit ton of Batman comics and know what's going on. I did enjoy his part a lot. I feel like Margot Robbie as Harley Quinn was one of the best parts of the movie, but even at that point, I feel like there was a little bit left to be desired there. She had, some one-liners, some shit to say, some of the Harley spunk, and everything like that, but I feel like it definitely could have been played up more. Since the kid swallowed the diamond, there was fucking, an opening for some, poop and vomit jokes. That's always good, right? No. But that's fine, whatever. I guess they're like, Harley's crude, she'll say something like that, but it's just I don't know, it felt out of place and whack. Overall, I can't say that I recommend it, but if you're a Harley fan, if you're into that whole vibe and you want to go see it, go check it out. I'm sure that there are people that are gonna like it a lot more than I did. But at the end of the day, I wanted more from it. I wanted more likability from the people. I wanted more of the people in general. They didn't really tie together until the end. I can't even really, you know, judge some of the other girls like acting and stuff on the fact that they weren't there all that much. You know what I mean? The Huntress in particular is what I'm talking about. But overall, see it if you're a fan. If not, go rent something. I don't know. Go watch something else.